Okay, so today my assistant James and I are going to demonstrate how to build the 7 distinct shapes that make up a SOMA cube. And the reason we're going to build these ourselves rather than purchase them is because it's far less expensive to do it this way. So we have a design that we just got off the internet. We've got 1-inch wood cubes. We've got some original wood glue. This is Titebond. Some scissors, some paper.
The yellow stuff's better.
The yellow stuff's better, James says. Some rubber bands, a little bit of sponge, and we have a covered table. James was saying it would be better to have wax paper covering your table because then the blocks wouldn't stick. Okay, so first thing we did is we laid out our blocks, and we've got our diagram set up, our illustration, and now James is just putting the blocks together in the shape that he needs for the SOMA cube. The first one is the V.
So putting the grains go this way.
And you put the grains going the same direction on the blocks so that they'll fit together nicely. They tend to be cut that way with the grains going together. So he's just assembling one set, 7 shapes. Okay, we're going to pour the wood glue into a little container, and we have a sponge here, and we're just going to kind of paint the glue onto the surface of one of the blocks and just lay it down next to the other block, glue the next surface, and kind of wipe the edges there. We have one more surface to go. Now the thing that we're going to do, after we line these up, we really want to form a strong bond in between these blocks. And the shape is awkward. So James came up with an idea for cutting a little strip of paper, and we'll make a rectangle out of these shapes. And you'll see what we're doing here. So we've got a little strip of paper to put 2 other blocks in there, and we're going to put a rubber band around it so that the whole shape will bond together. The paper is to keep it from gluing itself together.
To the cubes.
To the cubes that don't belong there. So now we set the rubber band around the blocks, and they will stay together, and we've got the first shape. No big deal. Now we go on to the next one. Now we've got the V. So we take a little bit of glue on the sponge, wipe the surface of the SOMA cube.
You don't have to do this surface.
You only have to do one surface. You don't have to glue. If 2 surfaces are coming together, only one of the surfaces need to be glued.
Okay.